Yeah, hi there. This is John Dale from GlobalNet. Again, I was going to cover the subject, a bit of a multi-topic subject here. Um, Had a call from Anita, a new customer that was looking at products that would serve her to replace existing downlights, the old style gimbal downlights, and to get some recommendations on fans in bedrooms that would be suitable for the size of the rooms. Um, so the problem was that the downlights were just not bright enough, and they were continually failing. They'd put LED lamps in as replacements, but they never last very long because those older style drivers that are in the ceiling are generally not very compatible with new LEDs. And new drivers cost as much as a new downlight, so it doesn't make sense to actually install drivers. It's better to replace. In one of the bedrooms, they had 70mm cutout, which are the less common size. All the rest were 90mm cutout. So I discussed with her that it would probably be best to make them all 90mm cutout and that we would make an adjustment to the hole to suit. Um, After giving her the quote and following up with her, we'd suggested certain types of fans. There are certain fans that we particularly favour. They can be a little bit more expensive than your typical Bunnings. Not necessarily overly expensive, but at least we know when we put that product in, our warranty terms are covered, and we're not putting ourselves at too much risk of failures. In this case, when she'd received the proposal, she was happy with the proposal, but not the overall price. And I told her how much the materials were, and she said, "Well, let me go out and try to find some alternatives," which she did. The alternatives that she bought were from Bunnings, perfectly fine products. But as I say, the warranty sort of side of that product, or any product supplied by a customer, means that they own the warranty and we don't cover warranty issues, which means basically when they call us, we charge them a call fee rather than no charge at all and just changing the product. But she knew that and she was happy to proceed on that basis. Um, so in the during the installation, we did find that there was a lot of rubbish in the roofs, so we had to be particularly uh, sort of industrious, if you like, to make sure we didn't put too much litter on the floors, because certain areas here were single level, and some areas were two-story. But in any of the levels, they didn't have sarking, and so they had a lot of litter in on top of the ceiling. We re-drilled the 70mm holes using a special dust cover in the collection, uh, which stops too much dirt accumulating on the floor. And we covered the bed so that there was no dust lying, at least on the beds. Um, the rest of the 19mm lights went without too much of a problem, but there were a couple where previous electricians had actually drilled the stud out, which I don't like doing particularly, and probably shouldn't be done, and at least definitely shouldn't be done on any load-bearing stud. So we did suggest to move them over. I did patch them and fill the holes, which she was happy for. She would then have the opportunity to put the paint on. The fans that they acquired, based on my suggestions, were correctly sized, and we put those in for her. in 3 bedrooms and made sure that there wasn't any uh, interaction with any of the downlights in the process. So Anita was very happy. We went through and made sure that the job was complete as to her requirements, and she left us asking us to come back for some more works by adding some downlights in one of the bedrooms, which we did later. Anyway, she was very happy. The only thing I can say in this type of house is if if you ever get an electrician back and there's no warranty and it's just a call fee, you typically, for us, you'd be paying $230 plus GST. Some are slightly less, some are slightly more. More are likely to be more than that. So it's a really good idea to allow the electrician to supply the product so that they carry, for the duration of the warranty of the product, a free labour repair service. Thank you.